All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, if I get started, we give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, we will teach well, be a great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and blessings. I hope the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerely. That great song. All right, this your brother Nabaj. Just come with a quick lesson through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai. All right, hey, just going into title of the lesson. He did hide himself. All right, ain't hiding yourself. All right, from what? The discretion. All right, from the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah. And the only way can you hide yourself is what? In the truth, man. Under the banner, all right, or what? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, as you see, I got Proverbs 27 and 12. All right, it said, a prudent man hiding himself. Something like a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hiding himself. All right, so really foresee is going to like taking cautious. I'm gonna get it, but I got three words to really bag into my point when it going to foresee it, and it's age 7200. All right, and it's going into see, look, behold, shew, appear, consider, seer, spy, respect, perceive, provide, regard, enjoy, lo, foresee it, and heed. All right, so what I got out of it is consider and heed. Because one thing about it, our people today, they don't consider. All right, they don't consider what time we're living in. Like the scriptures say, when you go into Isaiah, I better get it right quick. When you go into Isaiah 3 and 1. All right, Isaiah 1 and 3. And it says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib. And we know that the ox and the ass are two stubborn animals. So the Lord is comparing Israel to two stubborn animals, man. But they know their owner and they know their crib. They know their house. They know where they belong. But it said, but Israel do not know. My people don't consider. You see? So this the point. Our people don't consider, man. What they don't consider? The times we living in. All right? The times we living in, our people don't consider. When you go to Ecclesiastes, I think that I wrote it down. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. All right. And it said, to everything there's a season, and to every time, slacking, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So what season are we in? All right, we're in a season of deliverance and destruction. All right, but guess what? Our people not considering. You know why? Because they wise to do evil. All right, they in a mirth state of mind, not seeing that the destruction is at hand. All right, it says a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. But here go the point. Here go a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. You see, we're not in a time of love. We're in a time of hate. All right, we're not in a time of peace. We're in a time of war because peace gonna come when the kingdom come. So our people not considering the time we in. They not taking heed. All right. To guess what? The destruction is right around the corner. So when you go into the precept I brought out, Proverbs. All right, Proverbs 27 and 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. So a wise man is going to what? Take heed. He going to consider the evil. And evil mean what? Bad time. Because according to the scriptures, what's coming down the pipeline? You got martial law. You got the FEMA counts. You got the race wars. All right. You got the hour of temptation going to the MOTB. All right. So if you know these things, like according to Peter, it said, what all amount of person are you to be? And our holy conversation, knowing these things what going to happen. So being a wise man, you foresee the evil. You take heed. You start to what? Take cautious and prep yourself for what? For defense. And how can you defend yourself against the wiles of the devil? In the truth. All right, doing what the Lord has commanded you to do. That's how you take, all right, cautious and take in consideration of what's really coming down the pipe. And that's also how you hide yourself. All right, because the Lord said he is a shield unto them that put what? Their trust in him. All right, a shield going to what? Protection. All right, when you hide something, you what? You cover something up. You see that? And we're going to be covered by who? Yahweh Shai when you're going to Psalms the 91 chapter, which I'm going to get. But I want to get into these definitions, all right, of consider, which the definition of consider means to fix the mind, examination, which we examine ourselves daily, all right, through the faith. And it said to observe, meditate upon. Then it said not to be negligent. But when you go into that word negligent, it means careless. You see that? It means careless. So we're not being careless, all right, for seeing the evil. You know? And then when you're going into take heed, going to the word heed, all right, I got a precept for that. And I'm gonna go into 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 4:16. And it said, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. You see that? Which what the prophets out there teaching. So you got to take heed unto the words of the Lord, man. Remember, the Lord is a man that he shall not lie, man. The Lord said that we was going to be in the land of our captivity. We were going to serve other gods. We were going to do this and that. What we at? We in the land of our captivity. We serving other gods. And we doing everything the Lord have what said that we was going to do. And this is something that been written 2,000 plus years ago, man. That's why you got to take heed to when you see and you know, the prophets out there warning you week in and week in and out. You got to take heed. Someone telling you, hey, fire is around the corner. You know, you want to take heed unto that. Whether they tell you in the forcefully force, so to speak, or they tell you gently. In your mind, you're supposed to take heed to whatever somebody tells you, man. Or be smart enough considering to look it up. All right, consider to think about it, so to speak. So it say, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that heard thee. You see that? So considering and taking heed to the word that the prophets is pouring out on the highways and the hedges, you can save yourself and those that heard you. You see that? So a prudent man, I mean a wise man, foreseeth the evil and hiding himself, man. All right, and I'm gonna get Luke 21. And I also want to get the discern. This Luke 21. It's like it. Luke 21 and 34. I could get that and just slide up. All right. This is Luke 21 and 34. And it said, and take heed to thyself, to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with what? Subtlety, if I'm pronouncing it right, Salakia, and drunkenness and curves of this life. You see that? Curves of this life. Because guess what? It can overtake you. All right? All right, the fashion of this world, all right, the women's, the cars, the clothes, the money, it can overtake you. You see that? But you gotta take heed more to what? The doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture tells you to see one thing about the Bible, you know what I'm saying? What they say the Bible mean basic instruction before leaving earth to a point. You know, because this Bible is a GPS to what? Your salvation. See, but the world pushes what? The opposite. You know? So the curves of this life can overtake you, but guess what? We have the cheat code, which is what? Yahweh Shema Shah, which is the word. So it say, and the curves of this life, and so that they come, and that they come upon you on the word. So it can't catch you off guard like the Lord say, he coming as a thief in the night. It won't be a thief to everyone, because guess what? You have some that's out there watching. All right, you got some that's on the alert. You got some just waiting, but then you got some that don't care. Some that don't consider. Some that ain't taking heed. Some don't give a damn. But you don't want it to catch you off guard unawares. You see that? That's why the Lord said he gonna come as a thief in the night. Because when a thief come, when you're not on point, when you're not taking heed, when you're not even considering that this was gonna happen. But if you sitting out there watching and waiting, he ain't gonna catch you off guard. And that's for the elect. Because the Lord told us to watch, where, pray. All right. And it says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. And that's what's coming down the pipeline, man. Evil times is coming. Remember, I get it, because I know I ain't got the pocket on here, but I think I can pull it up on the screen real quick. And second Esdras 16. Yeah, second Esdras 16 and 18. Hold on. Let's see what it do. Show you what's coming down the pipeline, man. This is second Esdras 16, and I'm gonna start at 17. It said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And it's Esdras, because Esdras had received a vision. All right, Shalaki, what was coming? And this the time guess what? The destruction is gonna happen. All right. And it said, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. But remember, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. So what? The wise man gonna take caution. The wise man gonna consider. The wise man gonna take heed, because of what coming? Famine and great death. So you understand that famine and great death is coming. What you gonna do? You gonna get yourself right. You're gonna try not to be on the side, all right, that's gonna catch the famine and gonna catch that great death. You see that? You want to be on the great side of Yahweh Shema Shah. You want that sure mercy of David, man. We all should want that, But it said the beginning of wars. Remember, the beginning of wars, and the first war is gonna be between the mind, all right, the flesh and the spirit. And then you got the class war, you got the race wars, and then there's gonna be wars between the nations. All right, the kingdoms. You see? Then it said, and the power shall stand in great fear, which is going to the Illuminati, because that's the power of this world. They the God of this world, and they're gonna stand in great fear. All right? Why? Because their kingdom is gonna be coming down. See, it said the beginning of what? Evils. See, the beginning of evil. So the prudent man hiding himself, man. For what? For the day of evil. And it said, what shall I do when these evil shall come? And what can you do if you've not been putting your trust and doing what the Lord have told you to do, which is what? Fear the Most High, keep His commandments. Well, because that's the whole duty of men. All right, going along with what? Rehearsing the righteous acts and also having faith in the Lord, man. All right, and it said, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scorn for amendment. All right, so that's what's coming down the pipeline. So you have to take heed to this, man. All right, and understand that we've been going to church all our lives, our grandmamas, our granddad, aunties, and uncles, and sisters and brothers, but have never ever heard these words that's coming out the prophet's mouth, starting with the apostles, man, on down. We never heard these words. We never knew about certain chapters in the Bible until we were woken up in the spirit, man. All right, and the water Yahweh Shema Shah, he gave us a chance, man. All right, to get the truth, But I'm gonna get into that word discern real quick, and I'm gonna get the precept 1 Corinthians 2 and 14 dealing with the concern. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. All right, and it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are what? Foolish unto him. You see that? Why? Because this is a spiritual battle we in. Remember, the Lord said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against what? Principalities, rulers, in the darkness of what? This world. All right? So you have to think spiritual. This not fleshly. I always say, damn. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal. You see that? Because this is a spiritual battle we in. So you gotta have a spiritual discern, like you're gonna say at the end. It say, neither can he know them because they are what? Spiritually discerned. So you can't act upon the flesh. You already say, lean not to your own understanding. To be spiritual, you gotta have faith in what? The scriptures. Okay, I gotta go what the Lord has said. That's being spiritual. If you want to go by your own vain opinion, your own thoughts, you're not being spiritual. You see that? Because the Lord said the day is come, they shall burn as an oven. So what you gonna think about? All right? How you think the America gonna be the lake of fire? You see, it's a spiritual thing to understand that, but you gotta have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? But it said, but he that is spiritual judges all things. Why? Because you're gonna judge it according to the law. You're gonna judge it according to Yahweh Shema Shai sayings, man. All right, this is what the Bible say. Because guess what? You can't come back what the Lord said. But you can, hey, I can say hell nah all day to what you think. But once you start to come out the scriptures and show me what the scriptures say, what prove all things, then what? I can't come back that. I can't gainsay that. That's why I say, but he that is spiritual judges all things. Yet he himself judges what? No man. Why? Because everything is going to what? According to the scriptures, according to the Most High will, man. You see that? For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him, but we have the mind of who? Yahweh Shai. And did not the Lord walk in the way of the law, statutes, commandments when he walked on the earth? Yes. Everything he had did. That's why I say one prime example was Satan had tempted him, you know what I'm saying, on the mountain. It said, as it was written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord. But the main point is, as it was written, what was written in? It was written in the Old Testament, man. You see that? Going right back to what? The law. You know, we understand the law can't save us, but guess what? It's a sure sign we can't be delivered by keeping the law, because the law is perfect. You see, the law is perfect, man. So you got to have a spiritual discern of what to believe in, and all you got to do is just see what's in the scriptures. And that's what you're supposed to believe in. Have faith in that. All right. And I'm going to grab Psalms 91, and I'm going to end it on that. I love Psalms 91. It's like one of my favorite chapters, man. Yeah, like one of my favorite chapters. And for you women, it said a man should be a hiding place. All right. For you women, a man should be a hiding place in that day from the wind. The wind means destruction. So a man gonna be a hiding place. Remember, a cover. Because we're gonna be covered by who? Yahweh Shai and the angels. Y'all gonna be covered by who? Your man. Because that's the only way you're gonna be able to deliver out of this hell, man. Through your man. And we only being delivered by who? Yahweh Shai. Because we his woman. It makes sense. It makes sense, man. It say, he that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High, see, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. All right, man, we being hid. Abide under something, you hide, you under something. All right, you are being shielded. So the secret place of the Most High is what? The scriptures. All right, which is Yahweh Shai. And it said, and I will say unto the Lord, Yahweh, he is my refuge and my portion and my power. In him will I trust. You see? Trust in the Lord. All right? And lean not to what? Your own understanding. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snares of the flower, which is going to the missiles, and the noise of the pestilence. All right? He shall cover thee with his feathers, which is going to what? The so-called UFOs. All right? Which is the angels. And under his wings shall thou trust. You see that? His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. All right. So guess what? Going right back into Proverbs, which I'm gonna get. Going right back into Proverbs. All right, 27:12. All right, it says what? A prudent man foreseeth the evil, so that prudent man gonna consider, he gonna take heed, and he gonna have spiritual discern from the evil time that's fastly approaching upon us. You see that? Why? Because this is the time that the Lord finna visit the earth which he made, man. All right, and it said he hided himself. So he took cautious and took a heed, and guess what? He changed his life around. You see that he stopped doing the nigga shit that he was doing. She stopped doing the thought shit she started, what used to do. And what? She took heed and changed her life around and started keeping the law, statutes, commandment to the best of her ability, hoping that the Lord deliver her. You see that? Because we can't do nothing but have hope. We ain't got nothing else here. But we can hope and we can pray and we can fast that the Lord deliver us. Because what? One thing about it, we are trying. It's a difference between somebody trying and the person that don't give a damn to not trying. I'd rather have mercy on that person that trying than what? Not trying. And that's what we're doing right now, man. And it says, but the simple pass on and what? Are punished. Because that's what's going to happen with 2/3 of our people. Those that forsake the Lord, they're going to be punished. That's why when you go into, let me go back to second edge just real quick. And I'm gonna grab 9 and I end it from there. Second Ezra 9. Hold on. Second Ezra 9 and 1. And we can do it like that. And it says, and he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. To measure something, you gotta consider. You gotta watch. But you got what? You measure it in itself. Okay, the Lord did say this in the Bible, and then you got history, and then you got what's going on now. We're like, okay, yeah, it's happening. And we having earthquakes in different places. It's rumors of wars. Yeah. So you starting to what? Put your two to twos together. You starting to measure the time diligent in itself. And it said, when thou seest part of the sign past, which I have told thee before, through the prophets. You see that? This ain't nothing new. When you go to Jeremiah 28, it said the prophets of old, all right, have prophesied against many countries, of great kingdoms, of what? War, evil, and pestilence. And guess what? What we doing out there on the highways and hedges right now? We prophesying of what? War, evil, and pestilence, man. Going right back to what? The prudent man foreseeth the evil, take heed, that what? And hiding himself, which is what? You're going to hide yourself in the word. All right, because the Lord gonna protect you. All right, for taking heed to his word, man. All right, and it said, that shall thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what you see. And therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and don't you not see that? Venezuela. All right, do you not see that going on in America? Uproars of the people. You not see the earthquakes going everywhere, man. All right. Then said, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. And I just want to get one more for the simple one passes on and will be destroyed. And it says, then shall they be in pitiful case. Why? Because they didn't take heed, they not consider, or they have spiritual discern of what time we was living in, which is the time we living in now is the grace period to get right and repent to Yahweh Shema Shai and wait on him to deliver us, man. So the one that don't take heed, the one that don't consider, they're going to be in pitiful case, which have bruised my ways, and they that have cast them despitefully shall dwell in torment, going to what? The punishment of the Lord, the wrath of the Lord, which what? The missiles. And it says, but I'm going to get to the point. In verse 12, well, I read out, Lord. For such in their life have received benefits and have not known the Lord. And this goes for a lot of people. The wicked ass preachers and pastors and deacons. And you got, the moles. And it's just so much. A lot of people receive a lot of benefits. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, how the fuck? How the hell he got there? But guess what? They don't know the power you have by Shema Shai. Remember, favor are shown to the wicked. All right? And it said, and they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty. See, this is the time liberty right now. We in liberty right now because we able to get this word without being scarred or without being pushed or forced, you know what I'm saying, into submission. So this liberty. We can go out to restaurants, we can go to the movies, we can do all these things. And it says, and when yet place of repentance was open unto them, which is now understood not, but what despise it. The same shall must know it after death by pain, and that's what you have right here. The simple ones, the simple pass on and not punished. They're gonna know it after death by pain. Why? Because they did not take heed or consider the evil time that was approaching. You see that? So with that, man, I hope y'all brothers edified. You know, once again, give all honor, glory, and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. I want to say double honors to our elders and peace and blessings. I hope to elect you next time. Shalom, Abba Baal, Barak Ha'akim, DTA, baby. All come, yes, Psalm 34:18. The Lord Yahweh is not unto them that are of a broken heart, which is the elect. All right, those that sign crap out abomination that be done in the midst thereof. That's who the Lord is for, man. It said, and save it such as be of a what? Contrite spirit. That's right, brother. The water for that precept. And with that, hey, shalom the next time, baby. Shalom.